Sudden Fall here with a guide for Mumbai Chasing a Ghost. This will be my sniper rifle, silent assassin suit only runs on master difficulty. The first person I plan on going after is Vanya, because with Vanya we've got to kill her while she's washing her face with our sniper rifle, and I've tried a few attempts at knocking her out and then dragging her into the grass and then shooting her, but was always unsuccessful in getting away. So basically you've got to shoot her while she's washing her face and hope that the body doesn't go into a position that you can't grab it, and then you've got to quickly grab it and drag it into the bushes so it's not found. It was a very annoying thing trying to find a way to kill her. Don't worry about the guy there that tries to almost spot you. When we get up here, there'll be the orange door in front of us, and we want to head through there, and on your left will be a crowbar, which we want to pick up because that'll save us some time of having to find a crowbar to get into Vanya's area.
We are so lucky. People come from all over the world to visit our city, and we happen to live here. Guns are bad. Why can't we just use knives like back in the day? You know, it was no. Oh my God.
When we unlock this door, just keep an eye on the far guard. Wait for him to turn around. Like that. As soon as he's turned around, you can run to the bush. And be careful on your right, there'll be some woman, and walk. Make sure you don't run in this bush because she will spot you, and there is a camera above her. So that's why we're sticking to the bush. You want to get to the crate here, and then lean on it. And then you want to throw a coin close to you, so that way the guy can come to try and get it, and then you can silently take him down.
It's me. I think I just heard something. Hold on. All right.
Put his body in the crate, and then we can open. I mean, you don't have to open it now that you're taking him out. You can go around, but I prefer to still open it because that's the whole point of taking him out. You can open the crate nearby once you collect everything. Make sure to collect his gun. We're actually going to be using it in a second. Do watch out for a glitch with the gun. Sometimes when I placed it, it would fall down. If that happens, just use your pistol or the briefcase if you want. But you drop it here. And then throw a coin about here, and then pick it back up, and then wait for the guy over here. The one leaning won't move, and that's who we want to stay. And this guy will come, he'll see the gun, and he'll go to pick it up, and we can knock him out quickly.
That's not comforting.
Drag his body quickly because there is people down that way, and then quickly move the guns because we don't want them finding those either. Grab your briefcase and then stand about here and aim for his head, and you will not be seen when you knock him out. Then grab the first body and quickly drag it and put it in the lockers that are right next to where they drop the weapons. And same with the second body. The reason for this is when we do get to Vanya, we're going to be getting a guard to basically drop off a gun that we deliberately leave behind, which is this pistol here that the second guy dropped. Unpack your sniper rifle, and we don't want him to spot their bodies. Otherwise I would have just left them. Jump down here. And now we just gotta plant the gun. Be careful because you can be seen. As you can see there, I got too close. But you want to drop it about here. Just behind him. So that way the assistant to the girl, to Vanya, sees the gun and tells him about it. I managed to get perfectly timed where she's in her chair, so straight after she's gonna come here and wash her face.
The session is over. Rima, my dear, have you heard back from the new team yet?
Not yet. We sent a man earlier today.
And here she is, she's coming.
Stay
And
here.
this gets rid of the
Be
guard.
quiet. I'll go see.
As you can see, because
Real
now he's
bad
found the
place
gun.
with one of these.
Sent a man earlier today to get a hold of the data, but so far no luck.
Excellent. I want them to understand what happens in the last week. Well, let me know as soon as we find him. I must have an address. Be there in a moment, Rima. I will quickly splash some water on my face.
I'll be with you.
Once she turns around, you'll be free to fire. I try and aim towards her spine because I find that she doesn't fly as far. And even then I had trouble trying to get her to
On to
drag.
the next one.
You want to quickly drag her in the bush and then drop her, because as soon as you fire, the bullet makes a noise, even though it's silenced, and this woman comes in to investigate. But not finding anything, she walks off. Which gives us enough time to drag her over here. Now you want to try and stuff her over here as much as possible, because there is one person that leans against this, but they don't lean in this spot, so they shouldn't spot it. You can conceal your sniper rifle, and we can head out, because the guy that's returning the gun, he's got a long way to go before he gets to there. Don't forget to destroy the tape on your way out, because then we don't have to worry about that camera. I figured we'd destroy the camera on the way out, because it gives us enough time to get to Vanya. Remember the person on your left? Walk, don't run. She sees those bushes move, she goes to spot you and then tells everybody and runs over.
He had a gun.
These guys are easy because you can just walk here and don't have to worry about them. Now we got some of the preparation for the maelstrom to go. I save Rangan for last because I personally find it the easiest to do. He requires a little bit more work because I like to be safe and knock out a few more people than usual. But maelstrom, we want to shoot the ladder here. You want to aim for the black dots. Retrieve the sniper rifle because you can't carry the case up a ladder. What we want to do is climb up and get into the second floor window,
I know we're supposed to raise the flag when this.
and then we can drop the sniper rifle.
Told us to evacuate everyone and stick around.
I never used the crowbar, but you could if you want, but I prefer to use the iron.
Nobody talked.
I feel like it was
He left a message.
more
Are
silent.
you ready for us to give the
Just wait for these two to finish their
To
conversation.
his old tricks, isn't he?
Ever seen him?
I'll be ready soon. Give me some time.
Fine. Just tell the guys upstairs when. They'll raise the flag and summon him.
Sure would be.
And now we can get behind her and take her out. Quickly stash her body, which is where she will fall. And we can head upstairs turn on the radio. I didn't mean to climb out the window. And then quickly hide. You should pick up your sniper rifle when you do turn it on, because you don't want him seeing that sniper rifle. I did not mention that, and I should. This will bring one guard from upstairs, downstairs.
That's it.
Which you can then leave. It's hard to tell when he turns off the radio, so just take him out and you can turn it off yourself.
Off you go, man.
I try and wait to see if he turns it off. And when I think he's turned it off, I hit him, but he has not turned it off, so I turn it off. You can then stuff him in this locker. Drop the shotgun about here and pick up the coin. Throw the coin. That'll get the attention of this guard. This is the guard we actually want to knock out. Hit him with the iron. And drag him upstairs. The reason we want to knock this guard out is because when we're killing the Maelstrom, he often would spot you. The upstairs one I took out just because I could. I figured it would be easier to take those two out upstairs rather than shoot the button and risk them catching you, because the guy left upstairs, we can take him out and we don't have to really worry too much about any of the other guards. Just drop the weapons there, we won't be needing them from the guards. Pick up the brick. And then throw it at him. This will knock him out. You can drag his body if you want, or you can just leave it. I figured it would be safer to drag it. There's nowhere to store it, because there's not enough storage containers, so I put it near the radio. I figured this would be the safest place. And then we can push the button for the flag to be raised, rather than shoot it and cause problems. Now we just have to sit here and wait for the Maelstrom to show up. And then we want to hit him in the head with an iron.
47? Someone's coming up the stairs leading to the secured area. It looks like a man. See if you can get close to him.
There was supposed to be a guard here. Guess I let myself in.
He lets himself in.
47. That's the maelstrom.
That's where we gotta
You
hit him in
found
the head, and I unfortunately missed the opportunity, but luckily he just walks out and stands here, so you can knock him out anyway, even if you miss the throw shot. Now we need to
The
shoot him in the
infamous
head,
maelstrom is dead.
point blank
Very
range,
well
and
done,
then quickly dump his
47.
body.
Just one target
And
left.
that is the second target down.
Let's bring this one home.
Conceal the sniper rifle again, in our case, and then we can head towards Rangan. For some reason the guy at the door still tries to spot you, even though you've killed the maelstrom. Shoot your pistol into the camera from this angle and you won't be spotted, then put it away and climb the fence. Then climb these little ledges. Get your sniper rifle out here. Then climb this ledge, pull out your pistol and shoot the camera up above you to your left. You want to shoot it from here because otherwise she doesn't go to investigate upstairs. She goes to investigate where the bullet came from if you shoot it from here. And now we can race to the top floor. There's a guard just before the top floor we have to be aware of. But if you time it just right, you should be able to make it to the top floor without having to worry about him. As you can see, he just finished his routine, so I should have plenty of time to get to the top floor before he goes into looking mode again. I even managed to beat him, so he hasn't headed there yet. So now I can run down and get him without having to worry. You want to drag him to the left here. And up to the top floor. I didn't want to take any chances with Rangan. Security, so I take out a couple of extra guards. You may not need to, you may want to, the choice is yours. I just show you, place his gun here, this will distract the other guard, and then throw the fire extinguisher here. This will get the guard that's on the stairs out of the way, this guard here, at my feet. Because he's heard the noise and he's going to go investigate, then when he sees the gun, it'll give us extra time to grab him.
Not the sort of thing you want to leave like.
Congratulations.
Drag him upstairs with his buddy. There is a crate you could put them in, but I just figured it was easier just to drag them up here. Now we're going to scan the door. When you scan the door, it moves you slightly to the right, so if you open the door, you'll be seen. So move to the left, and then open the door. Throw the fire extinguisher, then quickly close the door, then go upstairs. Not all the way, just slightly, so that you can see him come out the door. We want to get this guard as well.
What irresponsible person left the...
Alright, he's going to investigate the guns now, so knock him out. Drag his body upstairs as well. So that's 3 guards we've taken out so far. We don't need to take out the 4th guard that's near Rangan. I've got a different way to distract him. You could actually put the 3rd guard that we knocked out's body away where we're planning to put Rangans in that container on your right there. Place a weapon about here. The reason for this is Rangan is the only one that will see it then. You have time to grab the pipe. You could have carried the iron with you, but I wanted to use the pipe since it was already here, and I could just dump the iron then. And then you want to sit here and wait for Rangan to get back into this position. He does take a while because he has to cycle through everything else. But once he gets to this position, he'll tell his guard to pick that gun up and take that gun, and then we can knock him out. Then we can drag him into the container, shoot him, put him in the container. He's coming upstairs now. See how his guard doesn't leave him alone? I had to figure out a way to get rid of his guard, and I didn't want to knock his guard out because we've already knocked 3 people out. I wasn't taking any chances though, that's why I knocked those 3 out after eliminating the other 2. Because there's been a few instances where I did this and I left the stair guard alone and I knocked out Rangan, and for some reason he came in the room. If you do choose to use the lead pipe, you will be visibly armed, just be aware of that. Makes it easier for you to be spotted. Here we go. He's going to talk to this guy about losing the game again. There is enough time to knock him out, generally, and drag his body to wherever you need, kill him, but I often found that it would cause problems with the bodyguard, so I went with this method instead.
Did I mention that? Yeah, I think I did. Mr. Thurl.
And straight to the phone call. He didn't even talk to that guy long, so that's good.
Promise me swift delivery of my contract. What's the holdup? That sounds an awful lot like a bag of poor excuses, Mr. Thurl. Look, I don't know how you run your business back in Kashmir, but I have paid you a reasonable advance. I expect fulfillment. No, the shutters.
And see, he's about to see the gun. There we go. Just as the bodyguard leant into position.
Wasn't a prop either.
And now he's being told to take that away.
Yeah, yeah. No problem. Who dropped that?
And now he's going back to his phone call. And the bodyguard's going to walk off.
You promised me swift delivery of my contract. What's the holdup?
And we can wait a few seconds and then fire. Just to make sure that the bodyguard's fully gone. Quickly drag his body away so no one sees it. Drag it to the container here. Then snipe in point blank range.
Darwood Rangan is confirmed killed. Mission complete.
Then put him in the container.
Time to find an exit.
And then we can go onto the pipe and slide down. Be careful not to slide all the way. You want the second floor. That was a guard that can see you. That's why I jumped back on the pole. You gotta be aware of him. Sometimes he's got an angle where he can almost spot you. Now that we're on the second floor, we gotta keep an eye on the woman. And as you can see for me, she went to do whatever she was doing there, so it was clear sailing to get out of here. And we can jump down here. Conceal the sniper rifle. And jump over the fence. Then there's our exit right there. Taxi driver for us. Beep beep.